So we're gonna we record. We're gonna introduce or what? We just gonna talk. We're just gonna have a
I don't know, 'cause-
conversation.
Yeah, we can just.
So you was about to ask me what?
Uh, what do you consider your era of music? Because automatically everybody puts it in 80s, 90s, in decades.
Yeah.
But what do you consider the time period where you was like, now looking back, you like, man, this is my era of hip hop.
Early 2000s.
Okay.
Early 2000s, cause what I was going in high school in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember early then, cause what was Mystical was 98 when the Unpredictable come out. But as you growing up, like early 2000, that's my shit.
That's
the
when
big
you
shirts,
catching on.
the airbrush tees and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's your equivalent of Dookie ropes and bamboo earrings.
Yeah, that's perfect because the tall tees, big ass pants,
Jabot.
because I felt like that's what I needed to do.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
to be a part of the culture.
Part
okay,
of the culture, I felt like that's what I needed to do.
And I always wanted to ask people that question because it's like everybody automatically goes to the golden era or the 90s, and they like.
But I feel like people do that because they feel like they supposed to.
Yeah, and that gets under my.
They feel like they supposed to be.
Because I'm like, bro, we not talking about the masses, bro. You don't. And I hate to be like that, but it's like I'm glad you said that because, and I'm gonna go off into a whole.
Let's go.
Because it's like in the 2000s when who was president? George Bush, right?
Mm-hmm.
George Bush Jr. It's like, man, that's when everything started getting watered and dummied down.
Yeah.
And it's like, golly, bro. And when you look back, it's like that's the start of all the BS, bro, from top to bottom. Whether it was fashion, music.
But if you going into that, the reason that's when everything became watered down because that's when everything became more of a spectacle. Like in the sense of the internet that was the beginning of the internet. So shit was able to be
taking hold of it more.
Yeah, and then shit was being able to be repeatable. So when you seen George Bush, like let's say Bill Clinton, he played the saxophone, but a lot of us didn't even see it until we got older.
Yeah, and you start seeing reruns.
You start seeing shit of George Bush though. Motherfuckers, they putting that shit on Kazaa in LimeWire and shit, so you can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You get a lot of sound bites when you download the wrong song.
All kind of shit. And that's crazy though. I know we owe some other shit, but it's crazy because I was scared to download viruses, but I never got a virus. I would just always get the wrong song or some shit.
Yeah.
Some shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But yeah, let's go.
But yeah, because back to the meat.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, like when you get into like these top fives and stuff, it's all subjective. But it's like, what is your era? Because I feel like if you can't tell me your era and break down your era to me, and who your top out of that era is, I feel like outside that you don't have no real validity.
There's nothing.
Because it's like you basically giving me a blanketed statement because you don't want to be looked or seen as the outlier. You don't want to be seen as the only one that think different from everybody else.
I get that.
Which is kind of crazy because when you was growing up, you wanted to be different to a certain extent. You know, if you was too different, niggas
to a certain
you know what I'm
extent.
saying? Niggas was
To
like,
a certain
I
extent.
don't know about dude. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That like my bad. So like we both say the early 2000s because that's when I start catching on. Because I feel like in '98 is when I start. My daddy graduated the same year I was born in '89, so I'm getting everything that he fall in love with, everything he running with, and he, you know, I was born in California. He's from the South, so when people listening to nothing but Spice One, E40, Loonies, you know. They're at West Coast groups. You know what I'm saying?
did you get a bit of Master P from being out there, or when y'all moved to the South?
Oh no, I got all that. Like when he was there.
Because I know P, you know, once he was doing his shit, he was out there.
My daddy was like true Southern.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hey, bro, this West Coast shit is cool, but I'm from Tennessee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of that. So I was never want to be like, man, Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like Tupac.
Yeah.
Because that's
Because
all
that's
you
what it
hearing. You
was.
see what I'm saying?
That's
And
what
it
it
was
was.
like I could really see what he was talking about. But then it's like when you hearing Master P and you seeing Goals, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I know this as well because it's like that's where my daddy come from.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and then the way I was born, it was like, bro, my daddy did a lot of shit to where it was me and him on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I seen a lot of that, but back to what we talking about because I'm rambling, bro. But yeah, I got to see a lot of that, bro, and it was like I got a good mix of both. I can say, but it's like being raised here and just being a fan of music is always gonna be.
Is the 2000s your?
Oh yeah, I'm up under the Soulja Boy brand, bro. Yeah,
I be trying to tell niggas like motherfuckers disrespect Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy is.
Oh nah, he had us. You know, I graduated in 2007, so we was
young,
wide open. When that shit came through, it was like crank that everything. You know what I'm saying? And we had some people in our back door. Shout out to Dank Jesus, Marcos, and them.
Of course.
We went to Alabama State. A couple of us went to Alabama State after we graduated, and they were getting played.
Yeah.
And it blew our mind. You know, we was chuckling and stuff, and Mick was like, man, what y'all laughing at? Y'all don't like this shit? We was like, nah, it's not that. We know them.
It's already
in us. It's like, dude, this shit is
it
was cool to us because it's like, dude, they have potential to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like you know, locally, if a lot of us, you know, just get past that threshold of, you know, grinding, they would have made it. But yeah, man, I got a good mix of everything, but I feel like the early 2000s is where we hit.
And that's crazy you said, because I ain't never think about, like you were saying, that's the Dookie rope and the Kangos and shit.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Like I ain't never think about it like that.
Yeah, like, you know, they had their airbrush and all that. And then we had the baggy T-shirts. You had to have the tall tees from Champs.
Tall tees is crazy.
You know, you had to have a pair of Jabos.
$20 is crazy.
The 4 for 25.
4 for 20
like,
is crazy. You heard me?
The 2 for 89s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, yeah, bro. You gotta. I feel like a lot of people, you just gotta break down what generation of music you come from.
Yeah.
And then you appreciate everything else around that. You see what I'm saying? Or they came before that. Is what I feel, bro. Cause I love, bro. I love the 80s, bro. I love the 90s. You see what I'm saying? But when I look at it, I'm like, I'm a product of 2000. Like musically.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Cause I started understanding what these motherfuckers was really saying about 97, 98.
What you mean what they were saying?
Like lyrically.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when we.
Whoa. Loud now.
But that's when
bitch started talking.
Yeah, she was like, hey. But yeah, that's I feel like because one of the verse like my favorite group of all time is Outkast.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the reasons Outkast is my favorite group, not only was I listening to their music, like I said, my daddy was from the South, so he had Southern Player listed when they first came out and all that on cassette tape.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, but when we start watching them videos and I'm seeing Rosa Parks, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And I never seen nothing like Andre. Because if I did see anything like Andre, that was like, oh, that's a weirdo, you know, dude, stay away from dudes like that, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. And I was like, dude, always been cool. I know him from New Jersey Drive.
But the thing about it, though, we know somebody like, everybody knows somebody like that, but when we see him around us, it's kind of different.
Yeah.
But then when you see a superstar do it, it's like, oh, cuz
he might be on us.
Right. Now let me ask you this, because we talking about our eras of hip hop and rap and all that. If a young kid from today, you asked him who your favorite rapper, and they say Tupac. Like, let's say an 18-year-old, he's like, my favorite rapper is Pop.
It go both ways to me. It can go both ways because it's like, how deep are you into music?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then who around you exposing
Put
you to
you
this.
put
You
you
see what I'm
onto
saying?
that, yeah.
That type of deal. Because it's plenty of kids out here like. When did Juice WRLD pass away?
Shit, I couldn't even tell you. 2000, 2020, somewhere around there, or was it 21?
Okay. Well, my son will be 14 this year, and he tells me Juice WRLD his favorite rapper. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's one of them things. But I can't harp on that because it's like, did you do your due diligence?
To see,
you see what I'm saying? Did you dive into his music after watching it on TikTok or hearing it on TikTok, rather?
Right.
And it's like you go back and say, well, let me go and see his music, and then you fall in love with his music, and now you just what's the word? You just appreciative of what he's left behind. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that case, like that'll be cool. But if you just saying, like we said, you just running with the masses, like, oh, he's automatically top 5.
Yeah.
I can't run with that.
But see, that's what I feel like a lot is going on when you talk about Juice WRLD, rest in peace, Triple X, and all them.
Yeah.
I think it's like once they pass, it's like automatically they are put into a stratosphere of something else. Like even with Nipsey, rest in peace, Nipsey.
But
Nipsey he was good.
I want to stay away from this.
Okay.
Because remember we were talking about our top 5. We'll get
we'll get there.
But I do agree with that because it's like once people pass away and everything is pushed to the surface, now, people have a more appreciation, or is it appreciation? Or is it just, this is the cool thing to be a part of? This is the way it's
supposed to be.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. In that regard, that's where I'm like, I'm standoffish because it's like, people can say that about me because it's like, I felt like at one point, when I'm learning about these up and coming rappers, nobody was listening to at the time, like the Dody, who else? Like the Nipseys. We were on Nipsey early, but we caught on through a homeboy of ours who actually was living that life and was like, y'all need to listen to this nigga. And when we started listening to that, and then Young Dolph. You see what I'm saying? Like huge Young Dolph. When we had the Malibu, me and my dude, JP.
Yeah.
Shout out to JP.
Yeah.
Hey nigga, I know you love him, bro. We bet nigga, yes. I don't care what we pay. You see what I'm saying? But then when they catching fire and they got a flame to their ass, pause, it's like they get taken away.
Yeah.
And it's at a point to where they may have 1 million followers, and then when they get taken away from us, it goes to 10, 20, 15.
It jump up quick too.
And then you start seeing these random posts, man, RIP, man, I used to fuck with da-da-da-da. But it's like, bro, this man was begging for a purchase.
That's when it feel like, oh, y'all just jumping on because everybody.
Yeah,
you know what's weird about that? I don't want to go too far away from what's weird about when somebody pass away, though? When you go to their comments on a post that they got, and you see a bunch of people like, cuz I was just listening to I was just listening to the marathon. Me and my cousin was supposed to go buy a marathon shirt.
Subscribe an hour ago.
Just followed.
You like, bro,
Little Timmy just followed.
Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, in that regard, yeah, but back to the generation thing, bro. But like, yeah, bro, because when did you graduate?
I'm an 04.
04.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I ain't too far, bro. I ain't too far.
04, when we hearing Jeezy, real Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Everybody say he a clone now.
That 06 Gucci was different.
Listen to me. And I'm not going to sit here and lie, because if somebody heard me say this, it's like, bro, you wasn't no Gucci. He had to grow on me because I was a Gucci fan.
Yeah.
And it for some reason, in my mind, I always had to pick a choose. You know what I'm saying?
All between Jeezy or Gucci or anybody. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If Big Boy and Andre split, I'm like, they both good. Goddamn. But 3,000, my nigga. But
3,000 is 3,000, yeah.
But it's like, I always felt like that. So it was like, I was a Jeezy fan before I was a Gucci fan.
Gotcha.
Let me say it like that.
Gotcha.
I never was one of them like, man, that nigga lame, bro. I wasn't one of them niggas. I was just like, ain't hitting me yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And everybody like, bro, you lame as fuck. I'll be another one.
I never was a Gucci fan, and I'm still not the biggest Gucci fan. I just, being from the South, I seen what Gucci was doing.
The day my son was born, After I seen them come out, my girl, bro, I was like, I ain't lying, bro. I went straight back to the east side, bro, playing nothing but Gucci. But yeah, bro, early 2000s, bro. That's the era, bro. We got T.I., and these are men who are still in the game today, bro.
Yeah.
And Curry White, they
Into
named Curry White.
and somewhat of a couple. And that's crazy because who did an interview? Was that Nelly was talking about 2000 being the hardest?
Oh, yeah.
He was talking about it
That was
being
the
the hardest era to actually sell music because he was
Mhm.
because and when you think about it, even though some of the names ain't included, it's like you in that time you did have the Jeezys, you had the Gucci's, you had the T.I.'s, you had the Ludacris, you had the Nelly, like you had the M's, you even had Dre with his second album.
Let's go back a couple names. Ludacris, bro, is one of the most disrespected artists I feel from the South, bro.
And you know why? He too silly.
No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand that, bro. I understand that, but that back for the first time, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember buying that and that Mr. Don't Play, bro.
Mm.
I don't know if everybody in the world had one, but we had a disc exchange on the South Side, bro. I never forget buying them albums, bro. Those, they probably in my top 10, bro. In my personal top 10.
So the first Ludacris, that's his first album.
Yeah. But I if I'm remembering the story right, I think it was he was selling it on the streets and they repackaged it. I think it was
because it was incognito or something.
Incognito.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, cause bro, honestly, bro, he had his first few was that.
But see, that's what I'm saying. When he naming people, and like you saying, Ludacris being the most disrespectful, nobody bring Ludacris up, which is crazy. Not even in the sense of like we had to worry about him. Not in the sense of his being a lyricist.
No respect on his name.
None whatsoever.
No respect on his name, and that's one of the most disrespectful things, bro. But I will say this: the Cat Williams freestyle did not help his situation.
Because now, why didn't it though? Because it was a good little.
Yeah, bro, but you beat it. That
but
was fine, bro. And it is like you said, he still is like. But I hate to say, lack of a better words, it's like, man, this clown ass nigga did this.
But the thing with that freestyle responding back to Cat Williams is like, this nigga said all this shit about you doing all of this to get this movie role. He called your girl this. You didn't even say he was lying in none of the freestyle. But I know that's a whole different topic. Yeah. But it's like, he made you write a verse.
Don't give this man no firepower, bro.
He made you write a verse.
Listen to me, bro. And I started out by saying this man is one of the most disrespected,
and he is,
and he should be well respected when it comes to the reigns. I don't care if you put in the region in region status. He has to be at one of the guys that kept Southern hip hop at the forefront.
Of course.
He has
of course. That's that whole Welcome to Atlanta, that whole jump up. You got Jermaine Dupri, you got
I don't want to say nothing like that, but is he a factor of keeping Atlanta alive around that time?
Yeah.
No. Because think about it.
Because you had Nelly putting pressure on niggas. That's Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
You had M. It's Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
You had the quote unquote GOAT Jay-Z.
When did that drop? 03, 04?
What?
The Black Album.
The Black Album was 04.
Okay.
It was 04 because
because I want to get some perspective when we talking about this.
But I'm saying you had all of that, but you still had Ludacris. I mean,
it's Saturday.
And then the Welcome to Atlanta hit. Then they had to do a remix. Everybody like, hey yo, I'm from Atlanta too, cuz.
Yeah. Come on, bro. They don't give my
I'm from Atlanta too, cuz.
They don't give my mans enough. And I'm not saying it just don't seem like nobody from Atlanta fuck with dude like that.
Which is crazy. That's now I ain't never think. See, I'm always thinking about the world not fucking with them. But you're right. Nobody from Atlanta ever bring that nigga name
And I
up.
feel like, is that because we getting away from the generation? we should have an episode just about that, bro.
The ludicrous,
like
in Atlanta.
The ludicrous.
Yeah, we'll touch on that on
we'll
another.
Call it the luda conspiracy.
We'll touch on that.
Yeah, bro.
Because that's crazy.
Yeah, because I feel like he was one of the ones. But back to the generation thing. Like, so 2000 to 2010, you'll say, or would you cut into it a little bit? Because I feel like 98.
Boom. I was just about to say I would be 98. Now, of course, I grew up with Master P before that and all that. But me doing music myself, when that Unpredictable dropped in 1998, when I seen that Mystical got signed to No Limit.
Is that when he had the I Smell Smoke?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's 98.
That's what I'm saying. So I would go 98 because then you got Cash Money.
How drop what?
98. 98.
Come on,
so yeah, we both would cut in 98 up until when I had my first son. My second son was born in 08. So I'm going 98, 08 because after that, like, now I got other shit going on. I'm still into music, but those are my growing years. Like, that's my high school years, graduation. Like we was talking about Gucci 06. I'm out in my fucking Cadillac, my stretch body Cadillac riding system. That's my time.
Man.
And I was doing music in that time.
I got a story to tell about how many cars I had and didn't have at the same time.
Because you got to keep them on their toes. You got to keep them on their toes.
Yeah, bro, I would say about 98 because I had my son in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say about the same time, bro. Because, bro, it's so many classes, bro. I don't disagree with nobody when they talk about the 90s, but when they leave out the 2000s, that's why I had no real. I can't have any backlash. I don't know these people. I'm not in the industry. Right. But I didn't have anything really to say about his tape because Nelly came out swinging, bro.
Yeah.
And I seen where Chingy was trying to say, he had a whole nother style in that video service where he was spitting real fast. That bruh, I'm glad he changed.
Yeah, but that I don't like that though.
Like, bruh,
I don't like that you coming out saying cuz didn't rap like that at first, because it really ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
It don't.
It don't got nothing to do with the growth because motherfuckers still. M didn't rap how he rapped. Now he going back to that fast shit, but he ain't rap like that. Bust over the years. You gotta change it and shit.
We gotta have episode where we're just breaking down each artist, bro, because it's too many and too much. It's too many facets and too much to say about these people.
Everybody,
bro.
Nigga, we be here all day long.
Because, bro, the stuff I would want to say about Eminem is crazy. Because it's like, bro, I like Slim Shady better than I do Eminem.
You got to, because. Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
You see what I'm saying?
We're going to talk about
That's what I'm saying. We got to break down.
You know how I feel about.
Do you like, before we get back to the meat and potatoes, I'm going to keep saying that.
Yeah.
Which Busta Rhymes you like better?
90s Busta Rhymes. Late 90s.
No, I'm saying, like, do you like, what is it? Dangerous?
Yeah, that's
okay, yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Or do you like Pastor Cavassier?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. But I didn't like that for the simple fact that everybody, like, Busta Bus had the flashy shit in a sense in his videos.
Mm-hmm.
But once he got to the Pastor Cavassier shit, it was kind of like, hey, I got money, but that ain't how you used to be to me. You know what I'm saying?
I felt like he was trying to transition, but it was like you kept the same aesthetic.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why, because I'm not going to lie, bro. I was young as fuck when that Pastor Cavassier. Bro, I'm like, I can't have none of this shit.
I don't know what.
But I like it. You see what I'm saying? So,
yeah. But his Pastor Cavassier is like when Jay-Z put on the shiny suits and tried to be Diddy, to me. It happened. It happened.
We got to do that.
Fish-eyed, bubble lens, shiny suit Jay-Z. It happened. I just want to let y'all know that shit happened. Nobody brings that up.
It's a lot of things people don't bring up, but it's like it's a popular, like it's our high school, bro. It's as
Of
long as you
course.
popular, it don't matter.
Of
Bro,
course.
you can walk through the
That's
house.
I want to put that. We should do that on the episode too, or we should talk about that because we know everybody talking about something we done with the '90s in the sense of basketball. We can also flip that in the music.
A lot of these niggas there would not, bro.
They wouldn't make it today. They wouldn't make it today, but we would be wrong to say that.
You know what? I want to see. I can't remember who did it. I can't remember where it was published. Maybe it was, and you know, I was a baby when this shit came out. But I think it was like in a source, or something like that. But I think it was Big Daddy Kane. He put everybody. He ranked everybody.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
man. Whoever did that list, and me personally, y'all, like I said, I'm not a part of the industry. I'm nobody, but I would not accept it unless it came from somebody like that. Like somebody from, I don't give a damn if it was a group of editors, bro. That don't matter to me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like in the sense of the NBA greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
Let the players rank that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because now we finding out like statisticians are encouraged to fuzz stat lines.
Yeah, you got to make it look good.
Yeah, so it's like now, are those records really records?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like now, we living in the streaming game.
Which I hate them numbers.
Your boy just came out and said all you had to do was pay for an ad and let it run for 5 seconds, skip it, and that counts as a stream.
And that counts as a stream, yeah. You know, and the thing with the streams too, once they add it, you can get, because your streams come from Apple Music, Spotify, and then they added in YouTube, and it's like,
bro,
what we really doing?
And that's what I'm saying. Like when people say, "Oh man, they the greatest selling artists of all time," how you didn't sell any physical copies?
You didn't sell anything.
You see what I'm saying?
You didn't sell anything.
If that's my only problem, because let's get back to the generational. When Nelly said that, bro, I agree with him because they were already fighting the streaming shit.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was hard for a man who did anything at that time to really sell anything legally because you had the bootlegger at Stop and Go. And you know what I'm saying?
And killing the game too.
Like every.
I'm not gonna say I was that guy too, but
come on,
I was a bootlegger.
That was a hustle. Because that was a hustle. I even did it.
Yeah, I
did it because it was like, for one, everybody didn't have a computer at that time. For two, everybody didn't have the internet.
Yeah.
For three, everybody didn't know how to do the shit.
Yeah.
They just knew that.
That's another thing.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was one of them things where if you caught on, I know me, everybody and this it's not embarrassing, but it's funny now. You remember the Genuine song, what is it? My Whole Life. Bro, that shit was so popular when I was in middle school. Everybody was like, man, I want this. I was like, oh yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I burned sound wasting CDs, bro.
Just one song.
One song, bro. But one.
Oh yeah, you throwing out.
Come on, but that was the hustle.
Yeah.
Oh, Dody got him. I wouldn't know that at the time. That was kind of my name, but you know, Minho got him. And I'm like, goddamn. I'm like, this work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Napster, LimeWire. I was a LimeWire guy.
I was LimeWire and Kazaa. I used LimeWire and Kazaa.
See, I knew nothing about Kazaa. That's what I'm saying. You had to know.
Yeah.
And it was like one of them things where, you know, you wasting CDs, you doing this, that, and that, third. But back to what I'm saying. That's the hardest thing because Lil Rel was just on Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay.
I gotta watch it
and
too.
And he said that's what helped Cat Williams sell all them tickets, and he's not fucking lying. Everybody had a Cat Williams DVD on bootleg.
Facts.
So I know for when he came in town or he was in the surrounding area, niggas was wanting to go see that in person because we already paid you $5.
We already seen it.
It's nothing to give you $30, $40, $50.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we know now.
Yeah. So when he said that, that's the hardest fucking thing to do, bro. That's why when niggas is doing it now, that's why I appreciate the vinyls and shit.
Yeah.
All of them coming
it's
back.
showing some type of sale.
Yeah.
It's showing some type of like, I'm putting my
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I like to buy them. No.
Yeah.
I bought that motherfucker. I went to the website and got it from where you told me to get it
And
from.
you know what's crazy though? 1,500 streams
is one
is
sale.
one sale. That's fucking.
I'm not gonna lie. I love it because I can listen to anything.
I can go back. If I feel like listening to motherfucking Lenny Williams cry for 10 minutes, I can go back to it.
Listen to me, bro. When I can't find no new music, like my son, man. Who was it? You was telling me about Yeet.
Yeet and Baby Kia.
Okay, bro, I never heard them.
Yeah.
As soon as you said both of them names, my son was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
Look, I'm going to tell you something, though. If y'all don't know, I'm Dody's barber, right? When I bring up music in the shop, I look at your son every time. Because he be over there like, you his father.
Yeah.
So sometimes he be look like, I don't want to disappoint my dad. So he like, yeah, I know who Ghostface is. I know all of them. I be like, cause you listen to Baby Kia. So my hair coming.
Hurry up, he's looking. He's looking.
Don't let my daddy know this. Don't let my daddy know listen to this shit.
What we said, like we said the other day, we was at the shop. I said, bruh, you know, we use the same Spotify, you know, so when his name up, his playlist up, I'm like, yeah, let me listen to what he listens to. Let me try to monitor a little bit. Some of them songs, I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Some of them, I'm like, what the fuck is he listening to?
It's a lot more of that, though.
Yes.
But that's the problem with streaming. That goes back into streaming. It's so easy. And we doing a podcast right now. It's going to be easy for me to upload this and get it out to whoever going to listen.
Bruh, yes.
It's so many people that can just flip that into music. And that's why it's so many rappers. It's a new nigga every day. So that's the bad of streaming and the good of streaming.
They always say cream rises to the top, bro. But it's hard. It's hard. Hold on. It's hard when a motherfucker ain't skimming that shit off to see the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, when you just getting the foam and you not getting the cream, bro.
But the thing is, even though it does rise to the top, the nigga who ain't shit, who don't care about his lyrics, who don't care about how it sound, he can make 30 songs today. The motherfucker, one of them gonna just, it ain't even gotta be good. It's just gotta be a TikTokable song, something we can dance to, we can put out.
Your boy said they don't $1 million worth of game.
What?
But as y'all could tell, I don't do nothing but listen to podcasts. Listen to me, I'm out here grinding, bro. I don't be wanting to listen to no bullshit. Can I pick up some gems? Can I pick up some gems? That's where I'm at with it now. But Offset just said that. Offset said, man, like, bro, you can make 1 or 2 songs and they catch, and you make goddamn $2 million, $3 million.
Have you seen that nigga name? His name JP. He on TikTok. Have you ever made a bitty hit her knees? No. Well, guess what? I'm JP. That's the only song he got. It's a bop. It's a nice little Milwaukee, little dance house bop. You know what I'm saying?
Player pimping.
Yeah, that little bop. This nigga's he ain't selling out fucking arenas. But he doing little shows at the Malibus and shit. You know what I mean? So if I can make one song pop and the motherfucker start paying me, I ain't getting no money right now. So if a nigga say, look, we give you 5 bands to come to I only got one song.
Why not do it?
I'm there every night.
But you got to be working on something else. Like you.
Why?
Easy. If you gonna,
because the next one ain't even gonna pop.
It might not.
But that one song, I'm gonna ride that bitch until it falls.
Bro, what did your man Mambo number 5 do?
I'm glad you said
Come
that.
on, bro.
But the thing with we can't even tell who a one-hit wonder these days because so many people just one.
Now this how I could tell you was a one-hit wonder. When these motherfuckers like Burna Boy and what's your other dude name? This is just say on Burna Boy. Burna Boy is ripping nothing but one-hit wonders. He's not taking nothing but the popular of the popular songs to flip, bro.
Yeah.
and that's what I hate about everybody trying to tell me, what is it? Afro
Afro
beat
beats.
is the new wave. Hell, bro, and this is recycled goods.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole, like I had to. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good.
Okay.
I'm not taking away from it.
Okay.
But is it good because it's something? Is your take on the song, or is it good because we already know this bop?
That's another thing, because it is on. But I think motherfuckers just only saying that's the new way because Drake did it for a second.
Bruh.
You know who Drake is? I'm asking.
Don't ask me. I see the man. I better not say that. But
hey, you see Drake just signed a nigga 4 bags. Fam, what's about to happen? If I gave you 4 choices, could you tell what's about to happen with 4 bags?
let me get right.
We starting off hot.
Cup going up
on a Tuesday.
Come on, bro. You better know it. That's what I don't understand about niggas. Like, bro, I wouldn't if I'm that hot. You know what I correlated to? Excuse, I mean to cut.
No, you good. You good.
The C Murder Master P plane ride back home.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, why you ain't taking $1 million? Mm-hmm. We going broke. Da, 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 da. If you gonna give me $1 million, I can go get 10, 20, 50.
Everybody don't know that.
If Drake come to me right now and say, "Hey,
that's true though, because Drake is dead. So if that nigga seeing me doing something,
you just say, come on, bro. Did Kanye not just have a rant about this man?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to go get? Come on, bro. Like niggas, you really out here, bro.
Yeah.
If you got top tier, you got giants of the game.
Yeah.
All I need
that's
for you.
Coming to you. I just need to know.
I need a partnership of some type.
Drake don't sign partnerships though. He gonna sign you to a writing deal. I'm gonna need you to write. That's what I think about to happen.
Well, I can't. Wasn't the Weeknd sign to him?
No, the Weeknd the only smart motherfucker. The Weeknd said exactly what you saying. The Weeknd said, "Oh, you want me to sign to you? Shit, let me go do my own thing."
I know I can get signed somewhere else.
And guess what he did though? But everybody not the Weeknd.
But
it's hard. But look, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. You know me, I know you.
Yeah.
I came from nothing.
Yeah.
It's hard for a motherfucker to look at what, let's say 200,000, 300,000, 150.
Bruh.
It's hard to look at that and say, you know what? Nah.
The only hard part about this is living in this world we living in, and this is just how I feel. These are my thoughts. This might give you an insight of the type of person I am. If I'm out here grinding already,
mm-hmm.
the only thing I'm afraid of is the backlash of me telling you no if I don't feel like the deal is in my favor.
Because you don't know what can happen after that.
Boom. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, bro, I already been out here grinding. I probably already been out here couch surfing. I'm probably already grinded up to the point to where I'm making. Bro, for Drake to hear me, I gotta be out here doing something.
Something has to be happening.
You see what I'm saying?
Something
gotta be out here moving in my situation for people to come want to grab me out of my situation.
Yeah.
So at that point, you gotta bet on yourself, dog. That's like us, bro. Like everybody else, you don't want to just be doing stuff. You want to turn your fun shit and your hobby shit into money making shit.
Into some, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if this turns into that, and we get those type of numbers, we get a type of somebody present us with that, bro. That's one of the things. That's one of the things that break people up.
Right. Yeah.
Nigga, they got 500,000. I ain't never seen 500,000, bro. If they willing to give us 500,000, bro, we got the numbers.
But you have to, especially when you're in a group situation, a partnership situation, y'all both got to understand what's happening though.
No, yeah.
So I don't know who's around 4 bats though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it might be one of them situations to where I have to take that money at the time.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Something could be going on. You could be in a show. Like right now, depending on what you offer, it's easier for me to be like, not right now.
But you gotta.
But
yeah.
8 years ago,
shit 2, 3 for me. Boy, I would be like, hey, Reggie.
It could have been easier just to be like, let's ride. You know what I mean?
Let's take it 5 and I'll sell you my shit down the line. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It be like that for real, but but just in my mind, bro, this ain't no regular smuggler ass dude right here coming to me. That's the thing. This is okay, Drake. It's Drake on one hand, right?
Yeah.
It's Drake on one hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got T.I. on the other hand.
What that mean?
Which one? They both giants, right?
It's a different giant though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? It's
giant,
different. So the mindset will be different. You might have all kind of, and not to take away from T.I. T.I. is super great. That nigga's super high.
He's a legend.
He's the man.
Yeah.
But I had to use him because you just said they both giants, but they're different giants.
They're different giants. In 2024, they're different giants.
That's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
But if T.I. approaches me, I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Fuck that. But then Drake come through, I'm like, God damn, bro, you say what?
Yeah.
You offered me $100. You said $750.
Nigga.
Hey, bro, it's Drake, Dody, and Reggie coming back.
We on this bitch.
You know what I'm saying? It might be one of them situations, but that, bro, I don't know, man. Like, I think he's straight. I'm not gonna sit here and say I listen to all 4 of his songs.
That's crazy. He only got 4. But he only got 4 fucking songs. One of them a remix, cuz.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. And that, oh man, we got totally away from.
I'm gonna put that out there right now. We had a totally different plan coming in for our first episode. But I'm telling you, when we get to going, we get the motherfucking going. So some of this shit gonna be on the second part.
Back to the generation, bro. From 98 to 08, bro. That's what I say it is.
Nigga.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, from
I'm with you too.
From 98 to 08.
I'm with you.
Because it's too much in that generation, bro. We couldn't give up for the longest, bro. Like, the 2 for 89 came through for that. That was a whole Lil Jon, Lil Scrappy, Forever I Love Atlanta. That was shit. The Jabos, the Tall
You know what's
Tees.
crazy? We forget about Scrappy, them franchise boys, and
you don't, no problem.
That's
Still one of my
crazy.
Dude, Scrappy was on top for I don't know what happened. Like I really don't.
I do.
What?
Who was who did he bring out that double CD with? The first CD. It was Lil Scrappy. I mean, it was a
Trillville.
Trillville.
Why would Trillville mess him up? And he was solo from the jump.
But he wasn't. He was solo. But once Lil Jon made him do that.
Nah, bro, that ain't no excuse.
I'm telling you.
That's US. No. That's what's blocking them group? Jeezy and Jody Breeze and them. That's the same thing. That's the same thing, bro.
I don't remember
it's taking too long to lock up and bring it back. That's
that.
Yeah. That's that. There's no excuse. Scrappy too big, bro. I'll help y'all out, but I got my own shit going on. Scrappy was way too big. I think what it was I made it to a point.
I want to look up and see because I heard something about.
And I might be wrong. I might be wrong,
but I could be too. But I want to say I heard something about Trillville being part of that.
Was it him?
Reason why they something?
Did he have something going on with Crime Mob too?
I think he signed Crime Mob.
That's what I'm saying. You think he tried to pour in the people?
I think he tried to do too much.
Okay, yeah.
But that that happened to a lot of artists. Niggas get their name and they be like,
Scrappy was doing this thing in the 2000s, though, bro.
He was, but yeah, he signed.
I thought your boys was about to take out. Bro, we from the South, so it's different. Cause in the 2000s, the only motherfuckers that I can really give you from up north, and I hate to sound like this, and I am partly biased, but I love our music. Dipset
had it for a
They
second.
had the South on smack, bro.
Why?
R.I.P. to Jay Highs, bro.
But why though?
What you mean?
Why they had a South on smash?
Bro, I don't know. All I can say, really, all I can say, man, when Cam dropped,
yeah,
it was. He had everything a nigga from the South already. Like I think that's what it is.
Now that's one thing with Cam. He was we flashy. We had big
That's what I'm about to get to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to get to. Them Harlem niggas,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, that's what the South really embodies, bro.
Yeah.
But we gotta understand,
Mm-hmm.
those are Southern men. Most of those folks come
From down way. Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So, if you can take a Harlem nigga and take him to a lot of these places, and you will see another nigga that look just like him, and ain't never stepped foot in Harlem. Bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they get their style from down here. I'm not saying
I understand that. I understand.
I think that's what it was.
Style, that flashiness is what we like.
Man, Cameron came out like, nigga, fuck what them niggas talk about.
And then when Santana got with Wayne,
listen to me.
They lit that motherfucker up.
We gotta do an episode on that.
They lit that motherfucker up.
Cause, bro, I can't feel my face for one of the greatest tapes of all time.
But it still never dropped. Officially, it still never dropped.
So what was we getting?
We heard I Can't Feel My Face, but it technically didn't drop.
Okay, no.
Yeah. No, we heard it.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
the
we heard
mixtape.
it.
That's a real mixtape to me.
But it didn't drop.
That mother. Come on, bro. That had Jewel. That had niggas looking at Jewel's like, bro, you one of them ones.
Now that's what I want to know what happened. That's one person. If we talking, I mean, we still Southern niggas, but they did have us on Joel Santana. So
yeah,
when that shit just crumbled because you got the whole Rockefeller, all that shit.
Santana, hey,
what happened there? That's the story I want to know.
Hey,
that's the story I want to know.
I wouldn't mind sitting down and watching a hour and a half, 2 hour documentary about that man, bro. Yeah, cause it's a lot, bro. I can't give it to a lot of southern. I mean, not southern. Like up north rappers, bro. It's not a lot of them that just grab me, and like that's that nigga.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like if I go back to the '80s, like I love music, bro. I'm not like a super historian. I'm not gonna sit here and present myself as such, but like. From the 80s, I could tell you what songs I like, bro, from what rapper. Like Rakim, hard, bro. Like, I feel like Rakim changed. He was one of the ones that changed the game in his time.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, they got Steph Curry. Oh, he changed the game. He shooting threes. My dude was like, hold on, bro. I'm about to get with these street niggas.
Yeah.
Fuck them spikes and shoulder pads. Nigga, we wearing Dookie Rolls and flat tops. Big Daddy Kane. Like, niggas smooth as hell. I can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but I'm talking about these bitches.
This what I'm doing.
Yeah.
This what I'm doing.
Like, one of my favorite songs of all time, bro. It's not like it's not like in the top 5, top 10, top 20.
But it's your shit.
If I heard it, I could give you every lyric. Power Revere by the Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm that type of nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just love music. Most of the time, if you go into my car right now and we just ride, if I had an old school, like a fucking dog,
that'll be what you put in.
Be like, bro, why we listen to this goddamn Vandross? Hey, bro, you could get out.
Because it fits.
Listen to me, bro.
It fits.
I like music. You can feel that shit. Like, when we get to the mixtape episode, bro, it's like, you're hearing me say niggas like Crit. We had this talk.
We talked about it.
Crit was here. The original version, and we gotta have another episode about that, bro.
Another thing,
bro. The original versions of these.
We'll talk about. We'll talk. I don't even want to get into that. Right, where we at? We at 50 minutes.
This shit's supposed to be a half hour. But the generations thing, bro. 98 to 08, bro. That might be out for a lot of people, but let's just be some assholes and be 98 to 2010.
Yeah, that's it.
But
it's
2000s might be far greater than the 90s, bro, because of what niggas had to go through. And this might be, you know what's crazy? Hot take, bro. This might be the motherfucking Michael Jordan LeBron debate of music.
That's why when you said it, that's why I gazed off like, damn, here we are. Because that's the conversation.
Yeah, bro.
That's the conversation.
Because if you take your top niggas, because this the thing. Jay-Z wasn't even the GOAT of the 90s.
No.
Was he the GOAT of the 2000s?
No, and we have tried to put Jay-Z where he should be. But he didn't become a GOAT until we saw him on that billionaire list or getting close to the billionaire list. Once we seen what we used to see, we see Dre, Diddy, Jay-Z.
Honestly, I don't feel like niggas really start giving them that until. Well, I agree with you saying. Like when niggas start saying, "Oh, he that nigga with that money, with that bag,"
because he was in our face.
When it came with that, that was different. But when Weezy was on his neck, I'm the best rapper alive.
But as soon as he said I'm the best rapper alive since the best rapper retired,
but that's what
he had to say, you know what, nigga, and he still couldn't fuck with him.
But see, I'm different. It's different for me when it comes to Jay-Z because my favorite album is everybody's least favorite album,
and we're not even gonna say it right now.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. 2000 is probably the greatest time period of music so far, bro. When it comes to this rap shit.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, we'll get into some
because
other music.
Is like.
Because 90s R&B, hands fucking down. Late 80s, 90s R&B.
That's my bag.
That's untouchable when it comes to R&B shit.
That's my bag. That's what I'm getting to about your boy Burner. It's like, bro, like the song that I'm just trying to be me. Like I had to explain I'm not gonna name no names. People around me. I'm like, it's a Brandy song.
Yeah, but they don't. So, well, it's hard for me and you to do that because we music people. Because I was about to say, think about us growing up and then niggas not knowing that Diddy song was a fucking remake of Sting. It's now we growing up, we are the.
But the secrets of the game is getting exposed because I think because of like TikTok.
They killing them.
Oh, what's my dude name?
They killing them.
I follow him on Instagram, bro. He break down the transposiums. That's probably not the word, but
like samples and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find his name for next episode, but bro, I'm that dude. Like Dexter. That's why I felt. That's why when you was like, man, Cushion Orange Juice, I don't know, bro. I was like, nigga.
I gotta go back to Cushion Orange Juice,
bro.
So many people have said that
find the original
I'm sleeping on Wiz Khalifa because I've never liked Wiz.
You like early Wiz before Black and Yellow Wiz.
And I guess that's what it is because I didn't hear of Wiz until Black and Yellow.
Cushion Orange
and Black
Juice.
and Yellow was terrible to me.
Cushion Orange Juice.
Still a terrible song.
Cushion Orange Juice. The original is one of the best.
I'm gonna have to go find it.
One of the best.
Because you're not the only one. Shout out to my dude Debo. You're not the only one who said I gotta go back and
one of the best, bro. I'm not lying. Like Cushion Orange Juice is one of the best.
Do you know how many mixtapes in there though?
It's well put together, bro. It's damn near, bro. I can't. So you can't really compare anything to the Chronic, but sonically, bro, the way that shit
I'm not even doing that.
But no,
we're not even gonna let you know.
I'm just saying, know how well. That's the comparison, though.
Do you understand what the Chronic is?
That's the comparison, bro. If it don't sound as well as this, put together seamlessly tracked.
So you talking about,
bro? It just you can put the shit on and just let it play. Okay. Just that. I apologize for the Chronic.
That's Dody.
I didn't, but I'm not comparing it to the
I
Chronic.
get what you're saying, though.
But
I get what you're saying. But yeah,
one of them albums you can just put on, bro, and just ride out like Coming Out Hard by MJG.
Time out real quick.
What's up?
Because
you pointing us
out? I'm just thinking.
They trying to get
I'm just thinking about because we saying our eras of music. We saying our eras of music and shit based on what we grew up and what we fit into. The Chronic though.
I was out there with him.
Doggy Style though.
Yeah, I was out there with him.
Them some 90s like.
I was a little Bow Wow in front of the in front of the low riders.
When we talk about, I want to let y'all know whenever we start talking about, the we done with the 90s. We are not including anything. Doggy Style.
Really done with the 90s,
I'm just saying I'm not done with the 90s either. But there are certain albums I don't even want. I want y'all to think we ain't even thinking about them.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't think about them. We ain't thinking about the Ghetto Boys early word. We not thinking about them.
Egyptian Lover. You know who I fuck with though? Real shit from the early 90s. Rodney and Joe Cool, bro.
Who the hell is that?
You ain't never heard of Everlasting Bass?
All right, guys.
Everlasting Bass.
I know what you talking about, but we gonna.
All right, y'all. We get y'all up on the next
I don't even
episode.
think we introduced this. Welcome to Late to the Party with Dody and Reggie. We're gonna end it on that. My goal was not to go over a certain time, but we started chopping it
Hey, we
up.
gonna have a real live intro for y'all next week.
Deuces, everybody.
All right, y'all.